So, can you tell us what brings you to Dubai?
Honestly, I wanted to change the scenery. I feel like I've been in New Zealand, I've been in LA, and I feel like I've been to Dubai before, but not that long.
Mhm.
And I felt like I got a taste for it, but not enough. So hence why I'm back, and I just wanted to kind of get a gauge of what the music industry actually is. So.
Yeah. Well, I heard some of the amazing music that you have done in the past, and some of the stuff that's coming out soon. And I will say it's top notch for real. What gives you the inspiration to record your music?
Because I can. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, because I know what it's like not to be able to. So if I can get in a recording studio, I want to do as many songs as possible. My inspiration comes from my personal experiences, but honestly, I just love what I do, and I want to do it every day. So it's just because I can in the most humble way.
Yeah. And you should, with a voice like that, you have to. It's almost like you're destined to be a great singer, and an international pop star, which you are. Speaking of being an international pop star, your new single "Anybody" went #1 on the iTunes charts. Can you describe that feeling for us?
No, it's like honestly, every time it just leaves me so speechless, and I'm so grateful because you put pre-saves, you don't know who's gonna pre-save, you don't know how the song's ever gonna do, and I'm always just happy it's being released because I know as musicians we hold on to that like our life depends on it. So just releasing that music finally was the goal, but just to get that #1, it's just such a surreal, grateful feeling that I have, and I can't describe. That's the way I describe it.
Gotcha. Now, you recently said that your music comes from experience. What experience did you have when you wrote Anybody?
Heartbreak.
Heartbreak Hotel. How can anybody break your heart?
I mean, right? No kidding. I said all my songs have been about heartbreak. Sometimes I write about the same thing in just different ways, so it sounds like a million people are breaking my heart, but it's not the case. But yeah, that's where I kind of just let people know how I'm feeling, because I have a hard time just talking and like actually describing it in real life, like not in a song. So music is my outlet to do that.
Right. Now, I've seen like a lot of people come up to you and talk to you, and they wanted to, get a chance to know you better. You're very personable. You're very approachable, which is an amazing quality. What's been the most craziest fan experience that you've had?
Well, this one, it wasn't in person. There was one that was in person, and I actually went to go meet this girl in Manchester, of all places.
Oh man, Manchester! I'm scared of you guys, man.
But she was so sweet. It was just, that was actually a cool experience. It wasn't the most interesting. It was such a cool experience because I got to meet someone that actually just put on my story. It's dangerous. I just did it because I was like, YOLO. And then, yeah, we met up. We went to a game together. Me and my manager really just kind of tried to make it a day. But there was one guy who was really like hating on me on social media. And then my manager, I don't care about that, but my manager's like, I got to see what this guy's problem is. And I'm like, honestly, don't, it's fine. So she talks back to him and is like, hey, Nouri's wondering like what. So she put it on me. I'm like, Nouri's wondering like what's upset you. And then anyway, long story short, she gets his number, calls him, and I'm like, hey, and then his whole tone switched, and he was like, no, I was just wondering why your video has a man in it and all this stuff. And I got it, I understood it. I tried to explain to him, look, it's his art. I don't know what to tell you, but it's not like it's literal. I love my culture. I'm a mom that looks at my videos and everything. And anyway, his tone switched, and he was like a super fan because he started calling my manager every single day after that, being like, tell Nouri I love her. What is she doing? And I was just like, don't give your number out.
Oh, hell of a way to reverse the experience, for sure. How influential has your culture been to to #1, your musical journey, and #2, how influential has it been to your overall shaping of an artist?
Honestly, I think it's contributed so much without me even knowing it. Because growing up, my mom would always play like Arabic music, Kurdish music, and I feel like in my voice when I sing, I actually have this kind of Arabic like vibrato in my voice just naturally, and I feel like that's where it comes from. And when people say they feel my voice and they feel what I'm saying, I always think that comes from Arabic music, because I love, you just feel that music, and I think that's where it comes from. And overall, yeah, I'm trying to include it into my music more now, especially in the studio recently. That's what I've been doing, is trying to add Arabic and Middle Eastern elements.
And it's fire too. I must say, man, just having an opportunity to hear, on my side of things, it's fire.
Thank you.
What do you have next coming soon? I mean, what do you have next coming?
More music. So I know I just released Anybody, but honestly, my goal was to be consistent this year, and I'm releasing 3 more singles. The next single is going to be the dopest one. I'm so excited for that. And then an EP, and I'll be traveling a lot, trying to do as many shows as possible, and yeah.